After the last acupuncture today, Harry's poison will be completely cured. I repaid his mother for saving my life. But how do I get close to him? Harry, you're back. I missed you. Damn, Wes moving around. I almost got it.
Alice, you should know that even if you treat me nice, I won't fall for you.
Harry, as long as I can be by your side, I'm happy.
Eve is back. Let's get divorced.
You want a divorce? Then today will be my last chance to do the acupuncture. Oh no, I have to do it now.
I'll give you anything you want.
I don't want anything. I want you. Harry, we've been married for 3 years. Have you never felt anything from me in the 3 years? Gotcha.
Is it an illusion? Why does she seem so happy?
Harry, I'm having another attack. It hurts. Can you come and see me?
Okay.
Harry, why don't you stay for dinner before you leave?
Don't be unreasonable.
Harry! I was just pretending for the sake of the needle. Did he really think he's a big deal? He's not gone yet? Oh no, he didn't hear me right. Thank goodness. If Harry knows I've lied to him for 3 years, I will be skinned alive.
Hey, Mrs. Saunders loves Mr. Saunders so much. She must be very sad now. Mrs. Saunders, Mr. Saunders wants you to sign this. He also said that if you have any requests, he'd be okay with it.
A billion? Damn. I mean, I've survived this long because of Harry. How could I take his money? Tell him, I don't want anything. I agree to divorce
You've
with
been married to Mr. Saunders for 3 years without a job. If you leave without anything, what will you do with your life?
It doesn't matter how's my life after I leave. I'll figure it out myself.
Hey, what a kind and gentle woman. Mr. Saunders is so ungrateful. He, such an asshole. Alice, I thought you and Harry were living happily and weren't coming back.
Happily? Are you kidding me? Harry loves someone else. Besides, I only married him to cure his illness.
Alice, don't be stubborn. You're the famous Dr. Rachel and Andy. If you're just treating him, why do you have to marry him?
Shut up and drive.
Fine. You're the boss.
When I found out Harry was poisoned, I didn't want his mom to worry, but I also didn't want to expose my identity, so I could only marry him. Now that Harry's cured, we're done for.
Mr. Saunders. How is it? Did she sign it? She signed it, but she didn't want anything. She wants nothing? Do you know what you are talking about? Alice has no job, no social life. How can she live without me? Mrs. Saunders said she'll figure it out. She's a full-time housewife. What's she gonna do? Will she? She has left after sending the papers. You stupid woman.
Harry, it hurts. Where are you? Harry, don't leave me.
Okay, I won't leave. I'll stay. Didn't she have 3 years of treatment aboard? Why is it worse than before? Miss Gibbons was poisoned 3 years ago. It has penetrated her bones. If we cannot find Dr. Rachel, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Eve, I'm sorry. If you hadn't tried to save me 3 years ago, you wouldn't have been poisoned.
Harry, it's not your fault. As long as you're okay, I'll die without regrets.
Eve, I'll find Dr. Rachel. You will be okay.
Okay.
We found Dr. Rachel? Not yet. Dr. Rachel is very mysterious and cannot be tracked. She leaves no trace where she appears. Go to dark web and post a bounty of $100 million to anyone who can give us information of Dr. Rachel. Now get on it. And Mr. Sanders. What about Mrs. Sanders? Forget about her. When she can't stand any longer, she'll come crawling back.
Oh my, it's good to be back home. You have no idea how much I've suffered in Harry's house.
Who knows what has got you? Instead of being the famous Dr. Rachel, you choose to marry Harry. Okay, I surrender. I wonder if anyone would still look for you now that you have been gone for 3 years. 9 digits?
What 9 digits?
$100 million, but someone's paying $100 million for your information.
100 million? 100 million? With this 100 million, we'll make up for all our previous losses.
It's more than that. It's enough for us to spend a lifetime. Miss Alice, should we accept it?
No.
Why? I haven't seen such a high pay even 3 years ago.
3 years ago, we went to ask you to cure someone for a huge payoff. And what happened? Let me go. If you touch me, I'll never forgive you.
I'll be responsible for you.
Besides, $100 million isn't worth the risk.
Yes, you're right. High payoff must be accompanied by high risk. Let's not do it.
Have you found the man from 3 years ago?
Anna has been working on it for 3 years. They have used all our force, but still haven't found anything. I don't think it's that simple.
We have to find him and make him pay for laying his hands on me. Michael?
Early, you finally appeared. I'm in trouble. I need your help.
You're a famous doctor with no failures in anti. What disease could possibly bother you?
There's a woman in the ICU who's been poisoned. She's dying. The point is her finance is too powerful. It would be troublesome if she dies at my hands.
Samuel. Check it out.
It's been a couple of days now. Where's that stupid woman?
Mr. Sanders.
What is it?
Mr. Sanders,
We found Dr. Rachel. Let's go.
Michael may be a doctor, but he's from a well-known family. If he says the man's powerful, who could that be?
The Sanders is the most powerful in anti. Apart! No, during this call. Let's turn these calls.
Dr. Rachel, Mr. Sanders would like to hire you. You can make an offer.
He just needs my help. I thought he found out who I was and wanted to confront me.
Alice, what do we do now?
I want nothing to do with him anymore. Let's go.
Okay.
Hold up.
What is it? Mr. Sanders, Dr. Rachel always ignores those who she doesn't want to help. Looks like we got a chance. Dr. Rachel, as long as you can cure Eve, Oh no, it's the first time Mr. Sanders have ever been defeated by a woman. Better don't take it out on me. Interesting. Whatever it takes, you're going to find her. Mr. Sanders, I invited Dr. Ray, a detoxification expert, to see Miss Gibbons. Can you come over now? Okay, I'll be right there. To the hospital.
Damn it, Harry Sanders. Almost late.
Alice.
Michael.
The patient and her family are here. You are all that's left. Let's go.
Michael, you didn't tell him who I was, did you?
Don't worry. I can keep secrets. Ellie, where have you been all these years? Why haven't I heard from you?
I got married.
Huh? To whom? Who could have abducted my fairly light junior?
Let's skip it. He cheated on me for his first love. We're now divorced.
He treated? Is he blind? Don't be sad. I'll introduce you to someone better.
Let's go.
All right. Ellie, here we are.
Shh.
Oily, what's wrong? Do you know them?
Of course I do. That's my ex-husband and his first love.
What?
Harry, I'm so scared. What if the expert Dr. Gordon can find a cure for my illness?
If the expert cannot do it, there's still Dr. Rachel. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Harry, when I get better, will the promise 3 years ago still stand?
I told you I had to be responsible for you.
Not only is this man stupid, he's also blind too. Michael, I don't think I can help you.
I'm sorry, Ellie. I didn't know you two were in such a relationship. Who's at the door?
Michael, I'll go now.
Mr. Saunders, Dr. Gordon? Why are you here? Mr. Saunders, the expert appointed for Miss Gibbons, said she cannot help with her illness and won't be coming. Are you fooling with me? Mr. Saunders, you've got the wrong idea. Don't get me wrong. Mrs. Saunders, why are you here? Are you here for Mr. Saunders? Alice Chilton, stop right there. Get out of my way.
That's Elise? That bitch. Harry has already divorced her. Why is she still around?
Alice, how did you get out so fast?
Cut the crap and let's go.
Hey, Alice? I thought she came to the hospital to see me. Why did she run away? Mr. Saunders. Mrs. Saunders was coming from the direction of Mrs. Gibbons' wall. Did she perhaps see or hear something? I told you I'd be responsible for you. She must have heard that I'd be responsible for E. No wonder anyone hears her beloved husband said he would be responsible for other women. Surely we'll get upset. Mr. Saunders, if you're worried about her, why don't you give her a call and comfort her? Why would I be worried about her?
Hello. The number you've dialed is not in service.
Not in service. Call her.
The number you've dialed is unavailable now.
Mr. Saunders, I think you've been blocked. Blocked? Well, then go and check. Let's see where else she can go. Okay? Mr. Saunders, please get back right now. Miss Gibbons is having another attack. Miss Gibbons' condition suddenly worsened. If we can't cure her in 10 days, I'm afraid. Raise the bucket to a billion. We must find Dr. Rachel in 10 days. Yes, sir. Wait, Miss Saunders, find Dr. Rachel. Why is it so hard to be a secretary?
It's been a while since I worked, but I ran into Harry this scumbag again. He's too much of nuisance. We must leave Auntie now.
Alice, I know you want to go to Osneo to take revenge on the man you met 3 years ago. But we're broke and can't go anywhere.
If I had known things would turn out like this, I shouldn't have turned down the 1 billion.
Huh? Alice, you're so great. How do you know that the bounty reward went from 100 million to 1 billion?
What? 1 billion?
Got it. I know you want to take such jobs. I will turn it down for you right now.
Wait a minute. Who said I won't do
Alice, didn't you say you wouldn't take on dangerous jobs with a high payoff?
it? 100 million is not good enough, but 1 billion is worth the risk. Give me his contact info. Just to be safe, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Will? You're good at your job. It's fine if you can't find Dr. Rachel, but you can't even find Alice, who's just a housewife. Mr. Saunders, I really tried, but Mrs. Saunders' whereabouts has been concealed by someone. There's nothing I can do. You can't do anything right, but you can make excuse. She's just an orphan with no money. Who's gonna cover up for her?
Are you looking for Dr.
This
Rachel?
voice. Alice? It's my phone. Alice, what's the matter with you?
When we're married, I rarely saw Harry, but now that we're divorced, He's everywhere.
Are you saying that it's Harris who's looking for Dr. Rachel? Did you mishear it? There's no way. It would be such a
I
coincidence.
would never mistake Harris was with someone else. If I hadn't hung up fast enough, he would have figured out it was me.
Alice, are we still taking this job?
In the face of Harry who won't stop until he gets what he wants, it's not up to me to decide whether to accept it or not.
You're right, Alice. With Harry's power, it's only a matter of time before he finds us. What should we do?
Since we can't run away, and he's so rich, it's not too much if we robbed him, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Tell him I do it for $5 billion.
This voice is clearly Alice. Why is she talking about Dr. Rachel? Why would Mrs. Saunders know Dr. Rachel? Have you heard around? $5 billion? Why don't you just rob a bank? Dr. Rachel is crazy about money. Transfer to her. But if she can't cure Eve, I'll make her pay. Okay, I'll get on it. It's the same number from earlier. It's impossible for Alice to know Dr. Rachel. Did that really hit her wrong? Who is it? You couldn't stay out there long enough to come back, right? Alice? So you're back? Mom, why are you back without telling me anything about it?
What's wrong? Should I tell you in advance when I come back? Besides, I'm not here to see you. Elise, I'm here to see you.
Mom, Alice isn't here.
You troublemaker. Did you bully Elise again? Have you forgotten what you did to her? Isn't this Harry's room? Why did this girl come out of his room? Miss, what's wrong? Please, help me. What mischief has this rascal been up to? You knew what you did to her. You have to take responsibility for her since you married her.
What I did to her, I've been married to Alice for 3 years. Mom must think that we've already... Mom, what I do with her is concern you. Besides, if you didn't force me to marry her back then...
Shut up, Harry. I don't care what happened. Go apologize to her right now. It's my birthday this weekend. If I don't see her here, I might as well not have a son like you.
Damn! Alice!
Oliver, do you know how expensive this mask is?
Alice! I didn't expect Harry to agree so quickly. Look, 2.5 billion has already transferred. I told you I would take responsibility for you.
He gave me the promised $5 billion. Seems like he's really valuable.
Alice, where are you going?
With the money in hand, I'm going to use it. Tell the others that I'll treat him tonight.
Alice, you're the best! A housewife who's an orphan with no money or education. Where can she possibly go? Hello, Mr. Saunders. Someone reported that they found Mrs. Saunders' whereabouts at night's fete. What did you say? Why would she go to that place? Alice, you have no idea how many people looked for you during your 3 years of absentee.
Please don't disappear again. Do you know how worried we were?
Hey Alice, where have we been for the past 3 years? Share with us.
It's nothing. You guys go ahead and have fun. I'm going to the restroom.
Alice! I told you guys don't ask a random question. Don't ruin the mood. Now you get yourself in trouble.
Nice fit has changed a lot. Where's the restroom? I'm sorry. Harry.
Mate, you just intend to leave without greeting?
We ran along to run you this jerk again. Harry, long time no see. How have you been?
But how long I've been looking for you? Why are you here?
After leaving you, I had to live my life. I'm here. I work here.
You work here in this dress?
Harry.
Are you drunk? It's the job you're talking about. It's being a bad girl.
Bar girl? Harry, do you think You're right. With my current status, I'm no longer Mrs. Saunders. Besides escorting drinks, what else can I do?
If you get it, $1 billion in the divorce agreement.
Harry, bringing up money will only ruin my feelings for you. Given my status, being by your side for 3 years was already enough. Don't worry, I will never disturb you and Miss Gibbons. Let's leave it at that.
Alice,
Finally get away from this jerk.
where did Alice go? It's been half an hour. Why wouldn't she come back? What happened? Why are you so angry?
Don't mention it. Tomorrow I'm gonna seek help of High Priest to dispel the bad luck.
Alice, let's not think about unhappy things today. Everyone's waiting for you inside. Let's go and have some fun. Come on. Stop right there. Who's he? Oh, I'm just her
A customer. He's my customer.
customer? That's right. I'm her customer. You're so intimate with her customer.
I'm just a bar girl. If I don't get along with customers, how do I earn a living and support myself?
Yeah. Huh? Bar girl? Oh, yeah. I booked her. Tonight, she belongs to me. If there's nothing else, we'll leave first. Yours? Do you think you deserve her? If I catch you touching her again, I will make you disappear in.
Harry, what are you doing?
They've been married for 3 years. Shouldn't be an issue, right? Alice, this should be work-related injury, right? From today onwards, I don't allow you to do that kind of work. If you need money, I can give it to you.
What's wrong with this jerk today? Harry, are you concerned about me? You still care about me, don't you?
You are overthinking. I'm just worried that you'd embarrass me.
I'm sorry that my job had embarrassed you.
That's not what I meant.
Harry, I know I'm not worthy of you. Miss Gibbons is your Miss Right. Don't worry, I'll leave now.
She's the reason you blocked me.
What? He can't possibly think I was jealous, right? What a narcissist. No, I'm worried that by calling you, I might disturb you guys. That's why.
Alice, and with Eve. For a reason I can't tell you. However, I can guarantee your life.
Stop. Stop being so nice to me. I don't want to keep falling for you.
Mom's back. She does know about our divorce. Come home and celebrate her birthday.
But we are divorced. It's not appreciated. Why don't you make things clear with Madame Saunders?
Madam? Quick to change how you address her, huh? I don't want her to learn about our divorce. That's why I need your help. To keep her in the dark.
Why do I have to oblige when you say so? Harry, do you think you can bully me just because I love you?
Alice, we are not officially divorced yet. Legally speaking, you're still my wife. That's all part of your responsibility.
How can this man be so shameless?
This is an unlimited card. Buy whatever you want. Let me out from your blacklist. I'll call you when it's Mom's birthday. Remember this, you'd better pick up.
If his mother hadn't rescued my life back then, I'd definitely kill him.
If I booked an appointment with Dr. Rachel, will you undergo treatment with her round? You'll surely recover in no time.
Harry, I believe in you, but during the treatment with no one around and just the two of us, I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'll arrange everything to keep you safe. Rest well, I'll be leaving.
Okay.
Eve, that's a very skilled doctor. What if she found out you have nothing wrong? What should we do?
Don't worry. With this pill, my body will appear extremely weak. Many experts couldn't even tell what's wrong. Let's see how skillful Dr. Rachel is.
Eve, a medicine always with side effects. Mr. Sanders promised to bear full responsibility, so why are you taking such a risk?
Responsibility. If he hadn't mistaken me for that person 3 years ago, thinking that I'm the one who took the poison for him, do you think he'd take responsibility? That's just how men are. The sorrier he feels for me, the guiltier he feels. Then he will love me more. Be it Rachel or Elise. If they dare to stand in my way, I'll erase their existence.
Mr. Sanders, it's 5 minutes away from 3 p.m. Is Dr. Rachel going to be late? What can she not do?
Won't you open the door for me? Mr. Sanders, if that's how you treat your guest.
Buzz, aren't you afraid of finding him?
What afraid of? It's not like he knows that I'm that Rachel. Besides, I've been enduring him for years. I must do this chance to make a clown out of him. A doctor's hands are very precious. They shouldn't touch anything dirty.
Alice! Alice!
Mr. Sanders, do you want me to check your brain? It's free of charge.
You looked like my wife. Your voice, body, and even...
Congratulations, Mr. Sanders. Consider yourself lucky for being able to marry someone like me. I don't want anything. I just want you.
I got the wrong person. You are nowhere close to her.
Mr. Sanders, you wouldn't want unrelated talk to hinder the treatment, right?
Are there really identical people in this world?
I didn't expect Dr. Rachel to be a woman. So this is Harry's love? What a bad taste. It's about skills to be a doctor, not gender. Give me your hand. How is it? Am I still curable? Your disease can't be cured, just as expected. She's same as the rest. A reputed doctor? You're incapable. That is not your fault. After all, my disease. You can't be cured because you're perfectly healthy. The only reason you appear so weak is because you consumed a pill called X. And coincidentally, I'm the creator of Side Pill. Putting up a foolish act like that before me, that's a little childish. Dr. Rachel, you can't let others know about this. If you're willing to keep this a secret, be it how much you want, I can pay you. Miss Gibbons, I might need money, but I don't accept money that go against my consent. Dr. Rachel, I've given you a chance. but you give it up yourself. Harry, save me! She's not Dr. Rachel. She wants to kill me.
Damn, I've been tricked. The wretch is just as cunning as Harry. If I'm caught, my identity will be revealed. If Harry finds out that I've been lying, he won't let me sleep easily. What do I do now?
Miss Gibbons, we couldn't find her.
Fools! How can you not find a woman?
Let's see how far you can run.
Who are you? What are you doing?
A housekeeper. What are you waiting for? Go search. A housekeeper can't even do her job properly. Once I'm free, I'll make sure to fix this phenomenon.
Miss Gibbons, this is not your property.
What did you say?
Harry and I have yet to divorce. Legally speaking, we're still married. Why are you talking like this is your property?
So you're Elise. You've signed the agreement yet. You still have the guts to call yourself his wife? Don't you have any shame?
The agreement is just my method of advancing. Harry is the wealthiest man in the country. He's rich, handsome, and powerful. Do you really think I'll surrender him to you so easily?
Hey, Elise. You should know your place. Harry doesn't even love you. He married you because of his mother's will. The person he loves is me.
Stop joking. Harry is with you because you're shamelessly clinging to him. You're forcing him to take responsibility. If it weren't because of your condition, a woman like you will never be able to draw my husband's attention.
I dare you to say it again?
I'm sorry if you don't like hearing it. I'll keep quiet from now on.
Hey, what's the pretense for?
Harry?
What happened?
Harry, this woman has been lying to you. She had never considered divorcing you. She even tried to ruin our relationship.
Is that so?
How can a peasant like you win against me?
I'm sorry, Miss Gibbons. I'm sorry.
Great that you realize your mistake. For the sake of Harry, I'll...
Miss Gibbons, you're right. A lowly peasant like me is not worthy of Harry.
Eve, we already getting a divorce. There's no need for this.
No, she clearly said...
Harry, please don't let me get in the way. I'm here just to pack my things. I'll be gone in a moment. I won't become a hindrance.
Hey! What if you hurt yourself?
I'm sorry.
Harry, don't be deceived by her. That look on her face is all a pretense.
Eve, I know better than anyone else who she is. I'll handle this. You're still unwell. You should go back and rest.
She... You wretch!
Alice, are you crazy? Are you alright?
Harry, as long as you're fine, I'll be leaving first. Now that it's such a big deal, they won't suspect I'm Dr. Rachel anymore.
I will take you to the hospital.
It's fine, Harry. I'm okay.
You're not a doctor. It's not your call.
Harry! She's lying. Won't you believe me now?
Whether this is a pretense or not, I have my own judgment. Rest well and stay out of it.
I've been putting on an act for 3 years. You're trying to win me in acting? Shame on. Harry, you're apparently still in love with Elise. No, I can't just sit and watch.
Apart from the minor injuries, Miss Charlton is also suffering from minor concussion. However, she'll be fine after resting.
Harry, I'm fine alone. You should go back to Miss Gibbons now.
Alice, why are you here today?
Actually, I'm here to pack my things.
Are you still trying to lie in my presence?
Why is he saying that? Did he find out?
I offered you a bidding you didn't accept, but you are suddenly back to pack up your things. Do you expect me to bet that?
I'm actually back to get a divorce certificate. I just didn't expect Miss Gibbons to be there.
Divorce certificate? Are you in such a hurry to divorce me?
Weren't you the one who asked for a divorce?
Mr. Saunders, but Dr. Rachel. Mr. Saunders, I know that I'm here at the wrong time. I'll be gone. It's okay. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Rest well. Mr. Saunders, I didn't mean to spoil the mood. You came at the right time. Eh? Did you find her, Mr. Saunders? It's like she had vanished in the villa. There wasn't a trace. She took my money and tried to murder Eve. She already thinks I'm harmless. Put her bounty and bring her to me. Dead or alive.
Dead or alive? He's so cruel. I'm really in deep trouble because of that woman. It's you, scared me.
Both, aren't you here to work? How did you get yourself into such a state?
It's all because of Eve. She's not even sick. She even accused me of killing her.
Here I wonder, why is there such a huge bounty on Dr. Rachel? So it's all her doing.
This place is getting way too dangerous. We need to get out of Auntie soon.
Okay, we are rich now, so we can live well even we leave Auntie. When are we leaving?
Tomorrow, after Madame Saunders' birthday and complete the divorce procedures, we'll leave immediately.
Okay, I'm on to do it now.
Oh, wait. Keep a close eye on Eve. Make sure she doesn't make any problems. Also, help me prepare a present.
Okay, this is much easier than finding the man 3 years ago. Rest assured, I'm on it. When we see Mom, you know what to say, right?
Don't worry, she won't find out about our divorce.
You get into character pretty quick.
Thanks for a compliment.
If that didn't actually happen, maybe Alice and I...
What's with that look? We're great on the divorce. He can't be backing on his words, right? Absolutely no. Darling, if you want, we can remarry anytime.
I'll be responsible for you. Please stop. I'll promise anything I want, but not this.
Fine. Elise! Mom!
Look at you. How can you bear to let Elise stand outside in this weather?
Let's go inside. Mom, this is the present I picked for you. See if you like it or not.
I like all the gifts you choose for me. Oh my god. Isn't this the limited edition necklace with the only 2 pieces in the world? My god. I've been trying to find it for a long time. How did you get it?
Oliver is such an idiot. How could he take such a precious thing? He always thought I'm a housewife. He won't suspect anything, right? It's just a friend.
Elise, thank you.
It is. You and Harry are not young anymore. When are you going to have a child? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Come to think on it, I think it's strange. You've been married for 3 years, but haven't gotten pregnant yet. Did you take birth control?
No.
That's the truth. 3 years of marriage, he hasn't touched me at all. There's no use of birth control. No birth control? Why isn't there any news after so long? Or maybe you have problem with that?
Mom, what are you talking about? How could I have a problem with that?
Man's words cannot be trusted. Elise, tell me, does he have a problem in that? I don't think so. Oh, I understand. Poor Elise, you've been wronged. Harry Sanders, since there is something wrong with you, why don't you go to the hospital for a checkup? We're all family. No one will laugh at you.
Mom, we have things to do. We'll come back some other time.
I'm not finished yet. Elise, you must take Harry for a checkup, huh? Harry, what are you doing? These two kids have a good relationship, don't they? What are you doing? Let go of me. You dragged me out in such a hurry to get a divorce, right? We already prepared the documents. You can go now. Nonsense. I've already booked tickets to go abroad tonight. How can I not be in a hurry? I'm afraid you're in a hurry. Divorce me sooner so that you can give your sweetheart an identity.
You're always so understanding.
Mr. Saunders, you're the one who wanted to divorce. I loved you and I tried to stay, but your heart wasn't in me. I have to give myself some dignity.
Loved me? What do you mean you loved me? Are you saying you don't love me anymore?
What's going on in this man's mind? Are we talking about divorce now? I have self-awareness, and I won't ask for your love anymore. Harry, stop it!
Stop it. My mom is watching.
Married for 3 years and still so fond of each other. I guess I'm just worried too much. Mom has already left. You don't have to pretend anymore.
Alice, how about we make another deal?
Deal? How can somebody like me make a deal with you?
I don't want my family to know about our divorce. I just hope you continue to be Mrs. Saunders. You want?
Mr. Saunders, if I don't want $1 billion, what else would I want? And I'm not getting any younger. I need to find a man and start a new life. Is it unfair to me if you do this?
You went looking for a man?
I've said so much and all he heard with this one sentence. Forget it. Divorce is more important. Let a misunderstanding be. If I don't find a man, do I have to wait for you for the rest of my life? Mr. Saunders, I just want us to get divorced right now and give each other a decent life.
I've been very busy lately. Let's talk about this matter later. Get it, I send you home.
Damn, looks like the divorce would have been finalized today. That's okay. I'm meeting a friend. He should be arriving shortly.
Friend? Let's go. Alice? Is he the man you are looking for?
Harry, stop asking. We'll think you like me.
Alice! A man like him can't give you stability and happiness.
What about you?
Alice, did it work out?
No. I don't know what Harry's thinking.
So, Alice, are we still going?
Let's go. Why not? Stick to the plan. Head to Austin tonight.
If the woman from 3 years ago was you,
I've been preparing to become Mrs. Saunders for so long. I can't let anything go wrong again. I need to add more fuel to the fire.
What brings you here, right? I was supposed to be celebrating Aunt's birthday, but I heard our Mr. Saunders is in trouble. What are you talking about? Stop talking nonsense. Harry, you don't have to sacrifice your life to take responsibility. Just pay a little more than it can be settled. But Eve was. And she got poisoned because of me. If I gave her some money to get rid of her, isn't that no different from being a dick? But you don't love Eve at all. Can you endure it for a lifetime? And Aunt dislikes her so much, she definitely won't agree. Alright, I'll figure this out. Don't worry about it. Alice, are we going to live like this?
I've returned the favor, taken the money, and the marriage. Why am I thinking about the bastard again? I've done everything I need to do, Auntie. Now I just need to go to Alsneal and find the asshole from 3 years ago.
Alice, Eve is trying to make a move on Harry.
What? Is the Eve reliable?
It's from the person you had sent me to monitor Eve a couple days ago. It should be accurate.
It's none of my business what he's up to. I'm already got a divorce with that bastard.
That's true. After all, he's just your patient. After curing his illness, there will be no more relationship between you two.
Has the final payment of $2.5 billion been received?
I think not. Didn't you say she wasn't sick?
But I made a house call too. No way. He still owes my money. He must stay safe. Where is he?
Lunar Elegance Inn, room 999.
Alright, got it.
Hey, Alice. Harry seems to have been drugged with... what do we call that?
Harry, this smell is exactly like that night back in 3 years ago. Could it be... Oh. Harry! Harry, chill, please. Harry! Take a good look at who I am. Harry.
I'm sorry. Please help me.
Harry, it's dangerous here. Let's go. After I conceive Harry's baby tonight, let's see who else can challenge my position as Mrs. President. Harry? Where is he? What a joke. We never made out during the years, but now we are getting divorced. What a bastard. Have you never been with women before? Why so rough? I'm so scared. What if he finds out I was with him last night? He might think I drugged him. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Alice, you finally came down.
You were so worried, but why didn't you go and save me?
Alice, don't joke around. You're Dr. Rachel. If you don't want to, who can force you? I won't say anymore. By the way, Alice, I changed our flight to this morning. Should we leave now?
No need.
Why not? Aren't you going to find Edmund for 3 years ago?
I smell the same smell in the hotel room that I smelled 3 years ago. If Eve poisoned Harry this time, she must be involved in what happened 3 years ago.
I understand. I'll get someone to investigate.
Don't forget to delay the hotel's surveillance footage.
Okay, don't worry.
Let's go.
Damn it. I was ambushed. Eve, where were you last night?
Harry,
Where were you last night?
I was at the hospital the whole time. Harry, you came to see me the last night, but then you suddenly disappeared.
I wasn't feeling well, so I went home early. I'm sorry. I'll go see you another day.
Mm.
The woman last night wasn't Eve. Why does she look so much like the woman 3 years ago?
The drug I gave Harry last night can only be cured by a woman. Who the hell took him away? We can't keep dragging this out, or more things gonna switch up.
Hey, send me some clothes to Imperial Hotel. Go and find out who set me up last night. Mr. Sanders, I've already checked it. The hotel's security footage has been deleted. Then find someone to restore it. The other party's methods are very sophisticated. Only a computer genius like Joshua would possibly restore it. Call him back. I want to see who has the guts to plot me against in Auntie. All right. Find out who's the woman in my room last night. Don't let Eve know about this for now. Alright, Miss Sanders, I've kept my mouth shut. Go for it. If I had took it wrong 3 years ago.
Harry, since you can't firmly choose me, then don't blame me for forcing you.
Hello? Mr. Sanders, Miss Gibbons' condition suddenly worsened. Please come as soon as possible. Okay, I'll be right there. Her illness got better a few days ago. I don't know why it suddenly got worse.
Harry, I feel so bad. Am I going to die?
Don't talk nonsense. I'm here for you. I won't let anything happen to you.
I know I'm going to die soon. Harry, I don't have much time left. Can you fulfill my last wish before I die?
What is it? I'll do my best to make it happen.
I want to wear a wedding dress for you before I die.
Okay, we can wear it many times after you get better. Now rest well. I'll find a cure for your disease. Ryan, can you come out? I need to talk to you. Okay. Alice, I've sent a photo to investigate Eve, but there's not much info.
If even you can't find anything, then we can only go to her directly. But how are we going to approach her?
Alice, I'm in a bind again. Can you help me out? Don't worry. This has nothing to do with Eve.
This time, I really want to have something to do with her. Let's meet up and talk about it. Being single is great. I don't have to pretend anymore. I can go anywhere I want.
Who'd be so stupid to let such a beautiful woman live such a repressed life?
He's indeed stupid.
He doesn't appreciate, but I do. I know best how to appreciate a woman. Pretty. Can I have your number?
Get lost.
Damn. That's sexy. I like it. Harry, long time no see. Hey, I heard from Ryan. You got divorced. Why does it matter to you? Why doesn't it matter to me? We are friends, right? I didn't even meet your ex-wife. Do you think it's appropriate? Come on, show me her picture. We haven't met for 3 years. You've got more talkative. I'm just caring for you. Hey, I even heard that you found a woman that had sex with you 3 years ago. You won't remarry right after getting a divorce, will you? Not so fast. But I might not remarry. What do you mean? Dawson, if you made Harry mad, I won't stop him if he beats you up. You can't say it like that. Speaking of which, I haven't been back for 3 years. The moment I came back, I realized what a woman in Habia increased hugely. I thought you only interested in playing computer. When did you start having interest in women? What women? She's a goddess. Really, I was at the parking lot just now and met a woman. You know what? She looked exactly like she was made for me. It's true. Alice? Why is she here? What are you looking at? Harry! Even God is helping me, Harry. That's the girl I met at the parking lot. She has a nice body, right? If I went and asked for her number, will she give it to me? Do you think she will give it to me? You can try. I will give it a try. This... Hi, pretty girl. Do you remember me? We met at the parking lot just now. That means we've met twice already. Let's be friends.
Friends? You have to ask my boyfriend's permission then.
Boyfriend? Didn't you say you are single?
Well, we just got back together.
Hi. I don't like share my girlfriend with other guys. I believe you think the same as well, right? My bad. Sorry to disturb you. How many times has it happened? So many people want to date you. Dream on. Hey, Ellie. Why did you call me here?
Michael, I want to work as a doctor in your hospital.
Really? If you can come to our hospital, our director would wake up laughing in his dreams. But why do you want to come to our hospital?
There's a patient in your hospital who's related to the incident 3 years ago. I want to investigate it.
I understand. If you have anything you need in the hospital, just let me know.
Thank you, Michael.
Guys, I just got my heart broken. I knew she still loved me. What's wrong? She has a boyfriend already. What did you say? Did she admit it? Of course. She's with her boyfriend. So lovely, Dolly. Wait, Harry, What are you? Stop biting into someone else's business. Eat your food.
Fuck. Why is it him again? What are you doing here?
What's wrong? Is this your new boyfriend?
The way he said it, if I didn't know he's heartless, I think he's jealous. Why? Is it only you allowed to have a first love? I can be with whoever I like.
Don't forget, Alice, we are not divorced yet. So legally, you are still my life.
What's the difference between having a marriage certificate or not if we're in this state? Harry, don't you forget that you're who wanted a divorce. You're the one who left me. Whatever happens to me from now is none of your business. Harry, this is inappropriate.
So,
Mr. Saunders, we've been married for 3 years, yet I never noticed you had such a hobby.
I just realized that Mrs. Saunders is quite eloquent too.
Whatever. After all, we're divorced. There's no point in faking anymore. I have some business to settle. I'll leave now. Hey. What are you doing?
Break up with him.
I won't.
This is an order, not a discussion.
I have nothing to do with you now. I'm not obliged to listen to you.
Break up or not.
No. Unless you break up with Eve too.
I'm not dating her. Even in our marriage, I can swear that I'm absolutely loyal to you.
You can stand it? Or do you actually have a problem down there? Otherwise, why didn't you have any feelings toward me when I've been sleeping with you for 3 years?
You can try. And see it for yourself.
Harry! Let go of me! Harry! Hey!
What's that noise? Could it be that someone is having sex inside? I've no idea. Who's so bored? They can't wait until at night. Let's go check it out. Hey, just forget it. People who die here are rich and famous. Let's not cause trouble. You're right. Let's go.
They're gone. Can I go now?
Why is her scent so familiar to the woman that
Mr.
night?
Saunders, we're divorced. Please show some respect.
That's right. She's just a full-time housewife. Why would she even be at a hotel? We just signed the divorce papers. And you always have a new boyfriend. Alice, have you ever loved me before? Why were you gone for so long, Ellie? I almost went to find you.
It's nothing. I've got it. It's not worth mentioning.
Don't be upset. Why don't I bring you to the hospital to get used to the surroundings? It will change your mood.
Okay.
Ellie, the director would be so happy if he saw you. Hello? Okay, I'll be right there. Ellie, I have an emergency patient here. You can go look around first.
Hey! Forgot it. Since I'm already at the hospital, I can get close to Eve and investigate the incident 3 years ago. Miss Charlton, can I talk to you? Elise Charlton, you're here for Harry, right? You said in front of Harry that you want to interrupt us. Now you're all over us. Are you shameless? Miss Gibbons, Harry Saunders and I have not yet been divorced. I'm still Mrs. Saunders. You better to think about who you are before you talk to me. What's a big deal? I've known Harry for a long time. If I hadn't been sick, would you be Mrs. Saunders? You've known Harry for a long time. When was it? We were in Arsenal 3 years ago. She was in Arsenal 3 years ago too. She did have something to do with the incident that year. What's going on in Arsenal 3 years ago? This is between me and Harry. Why should I tell you? Harry told me that as soon as his divorce is finalized, he'll marry me and grant me a title. In that case, you should wait like a rat in a ditch. As long as I don't divorce with Harry Saunders, you'll always be a mistress. Goodbye. Elise Charlton, you're just a village slut. How dare you talk to me like that? Harry! Harry!
What's happening?
It's not Miss Charlton's fault. It's just... I thought I was dying. So I tried to talk to her. But unexpectedly, she splashed me with hot coffee.
How would she do something like this?
I've been like this, and you still don't believe me? I guess she was right. I'm just a rat in a ditch. I'm a mistress. I've never trusted by you.
Eve, that's not what I meant. Eve, have a seat. Are you right?
Harry, it doesn't matter if I'm not recognized. As long as I can be with you, that is good enough.
Don't be silly. Doctor? Doctor? Doctor, how's it going? Miss Gibbons' illness is too complicated and very unpredictable. She must be in a state of shock. In a state of shock? What Eve said was true. Alice Charlton.
Didn't Michael finish his surgery? Where'd he go?
Why did you attack Eve?
Mr. Saunders, please make it clear. What did I do to her?
Did you splash coffee all over her and call her mistress?
Did I say it wrong? Legally, she's a mistress. As for splashing coffee, I don't really like to do that.
What's your attitude? You're not at fault at all.
Mr. Saunders, she's the one who asked me out. Then she turns around and accuses me. What's wrong with me?
She's different from you. Her body can't take any irritation. Why don't you just let her be?
Harry Saunders, I loved you too much. So I've been married for 3 years and I always compromised. But it doesn't mean I should be bullied. And Eve Gibbons clearly didn't.
Didn't what?
She's not as simple as you think. Just because you like her doesn't mean everyone likes her and has to tolerate her. If there's nothing else, I'll leave first.
I thought Mrs. Saunders was gentle. I didn't know she'd be tough. Why do you think she suddenly became like this? Mr. Saunders, do you think it's possible that the divorce was too much for her? Give me the surveillance video from the coffee shop. I want to see what's going on. Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks, Alice. Hey, Alice. Your husband's taste is really bad. Why does he love that kind of woman who likes to play tricks?
It's fine to pretend to be a nice woman, but if she tries to play tricks on me, that's too much.
Yes, that's too much. When it comes to pretend a nice woman, who can beat you? I'll shut my mouth.
Oh yes, make sure you send me a copy of the video of the coffee shop. I'm going to give Eve Gibbons a big gift.
All right. Eddie, there's a surgery coming up. The elder is old and not in good health. I'm not very well prepared with it. Can you come and help me? Take care. We haven't get a surveillance video from the coffee shop. Mr. Sanders, the surveillance video has been hacked. Mr. Hunter told that he won't be able to recover either. Do you think I need to find another hacker else to recover it? Joshua is the best hacker in the world. If he can't recover it, who can do so? Alice? Oh, this is too much. Miss Gibbons is really splashing herself. I told you Mrs. Sanders is not that kind of person. Even Joshua couldn't decrypt this video. How did Alice get it? This? Alice, how many other things are you hiding from me? Alice, regarding the video of Eve.
Who are you?
This is Alice's number. Yes, it's right.
Alice busy. Please call back later.
Alice, you just leave me and can't wait to find a man. Eddie, how is it?
Did it?
I knew it. If you're doing this, it's going to be great. This elder has a chance to live. Oh yes, Harry called you just now. For Eve's matter.
I already gave him the video. Why he still won't let me go? That's how important Eve is to him?
Hey, don't think about it. Well, to congratulate you on your new job, I booked a room at the Sky Lounge. Want to join?
It's on you. Sure, I will go. Remember to invite Oliver as well.
Sure, no problem. Let's go. Wow, Eddie. If Harry saw you like this, he'd probably regret it.
What's the point of mentioning him?
Alice, you look so pretty today. Harry, I just saw Alice go into the room with two men. Stop that. I didn't lie. I really saw your ex-wife. We are not divorced yet. Stop calling her my ex. Where you go? Oh, this side. Where is she? I saw her go this way.
Michael, I don't want to reveal my identity. Can you say that I'm in the hospital because of you?
That's not good.
What's so bad about that? You won't refuse to help me with this, will you?
What are you talking about? You are so nice to me. I'll definitely help.
Thank you, Michael.
Does Alice really think I'm that? What need to depend on others' connections? Some more there being so close. Such a good one. Don't get mad. Maybe it's not what you think. She's not even divorced yet, and she's having an affair with another man. Doesn't she realize she's married? Harry, calm down. You've signed an agreement. She's now your ex-wife. What's your stand now going there? But what ex-wife? What are you guys whispering about here? Let's go in. Yeah, have a seat. Joshua, what's wrong? Have you recovered the surveillance video? That one. It's a little difficult. I'm working on it. Didn't you say we don't mention work when we're having fun? Oh yeah, I just heard from you that Harry's ex-wife is also here. Yes. Then get her over here. I've always wanted to meet this mysterious girl. Every time I heard you talk about her, I thought she was the best wife in the world. The best wife? Huh? Does she deserve it? Joshua, she's in the next room. If you bring her in, I'll pay for today. Deal. Wait for me.
Bastard! I don't care if you bullied me. He even brought another woman with him to bully me. If I had known earlier, I should have killed him with a needle.
Wow, she's so fierce. Hello, sorry to disturb. It's you. Hello, pretty lady. We meet again.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for. Is she the ex-wife of Harry? This gentleman? If there's nothing, please leave here. Just one question. What's your relationship with Harry Saunders?
Harry Saunders? I don't know him.
I knew it. A beauty like you. You all have fun. I've leave first. See you next time, pretty. Who is this? It was him in the restaurant last time. You mean this guy? Is he a stalker? Huh?
I don't care who he is. If he's not afraid to die, just come over.
Hey, Alice.
It's so stuffy here. I'll take a walk.
Alice, you're so drunk. I'll accompany you.
It's all right.
She's in a bad way. Let her be alone. Well, we can only watch her suffer and there's nothing we can do. I wish Anna was here. She could have talked to Alice. Well, Anna's coming back tomorrow night. She's going to the medical banquet tomorrow night. You don't know that? Really? I'll tell Alice right now. She'll be happy to know that Anna's back. Alice? Where's she? Seriously? Where's your ex-wife? Ryan Taylor, I see you're addicted to making fun of me. No? That's impossible. I'm sure I didn't see her. But you know who I saw? My dream girl that I met her at the restaurant last time. And here she's again. I'm serious. The next time I see her, I don't care if she has a boyfriend. I'm going to go after her. No way. Why? She's in love, not married. Why shouldn't I go after her? Why is this kid so tough? You never asked who she really was. I did ask. I even asked her if she's Harry's ex-wife. She said she doesn't know Harry at all. It's only been a few days and she doesn't even recognize me. Alice Charlton, I've underestimated you. Alice Charlton? Is she really your ex-wife? What do you think? No. How could you divorce such a beautiful girl? And plus, she has a boyfriend now. You don't even care? Brother, keep good things to your own family. Since you don't like her, I will... You want to die? Look at him. Does he look like he doesn't like her? Forget it. I will take one glass. Hey, I will take one. Are there no other woman in this world? Why are all of them surrounding Alice? She's different from you. Her body can't take any irritation. Why don't you just let her be?
Harry Saunders!
Didn't I say just for medical treatment? I thought I didn't like him. But why does my heart feel so bad?
Hey, Brady, are you alone? Let's have some fun. I'll give you another raid. Huh? Don't be so cold.
Get out.
You've come to a place like this. Don't be so noob.
Are you awake? Get out since you're awake.
I've never seen a woman who dares to hit me before. If I don't bring you to your knees today, I'm not a man. Go! Who is this? Do you want to grab my girl?
Mr. Saunders is trying to save me.
You are good looking, yet you are doing this like this. Come on, tell me your name. Who are you? Who? Harry, I'll handle this. You should leave with your wife. Stop it.
Harry, don't drag me. Let me go.
Alice, why are you getting yourself drunk again?
None of your business. Let go of me. What the hell are you doing? Let me go. Harry, you're crazy. I'll sue you for kidnapping.
I'll see who will help you to sue me. Besides, what's wrong with me trying up my own wife?
Harry, since we're divorced, do you know how many guys after me? They're rich and handsome, the young ones. They're all great. They even call me Eli. They're a lot of more fun than you.
Looks like you've been having a good time. Then why you pretend to be in love with me in these 3 years?
You're right. I was just pretending. I don't like you at all. What are you gonna do about it?
Alice! I'm telling you, we are not divorced yet. What would one think if he saw you screwing around?
Then what does Eve think of you now? Don't you love her the most? Why do you keep coming back to me?
She didn't mean it. I apologize on behalf of her.
It's Eve who should be apologizing. Who are you to do it for her?
Alice, I have reason to be responsible for Eve. 3 years ago, you almost... Ellie! Mr. Saunders, why are you still pestering Ellie? Ellie?
They even call me Eli. They're a lot more fun than you.
Is he the one Ellie's talking about? How ordinary. This is between me and my wife. You have no right to interfere. Didn't you sign the divorce paper? We did sign the papers, but we haven't filed them yet, so she's still my legal wife.
Wife? I'll be in touch, hubby.
Who told you to lose your mind and molested someone's wife? I'm going to help you clear your head today. I'll make you finish 1 bottle for dropping a piece we have lost here. Harry, look, such a good boy now. Tell him get lost. Get lost. Why are you so upset? Is it about Alice? Don't mention her. Okay, I'll stop it. As expected from the woman I like, I've never seen Harry this angry before. Joshua, it's a miracle you've lived this long. I'm going to the bathroom. She's been with me for 3 years, and she's been acting she loves me so much. Well, I think she's quite devoted to you. What do you mean? Think about it. How could she fake it for 3 years? If she doesn't love you, she's probably doing it on purpose now. On purpose? She probably knows you're divorcing her, so she's pretending to have a lot of admirers to make you jealous. That's a woman's trick. Do you mean she's acting popular because of me? I don't buy it. Well, think harder. Did she ever say anything like she's got a lot of men and you're not worth it?
Harry, since we're divorced, do you know how many guys after me? The rich and handsome, the young ones, they're all great.
Am I right? She did it on purpose to show you how much she means to you.唉, she's faking it. Harry, if you like her so much, why don't talk nonsense? I need to be responsible to Eve. As for the rest, let's wait until we found Dr. Rachel to cure Eve. Still haven't found Dr. Rachel yet? Drop it. That fake doctor almost killed Eve and hasn't been caught yet. As for the real one, there's no news yet. I hear there's a medical banquet tomorrow night. Maybe we'll be able to find Dr. Rachel. Wanna come? Okay.
What did I do last night? My head hurts so bad. That bastard! Not only did he bully me, he even had another woman to bully me together! Then what does Eve think of you now? Don't you love her the most? Why do you keep coming back to me? Oh my god, Elise, what have you done?
Hey, Alice, you're up. Have some breakfast.
Oliver, why didn't you stop me last night? It's so embarrassing.
Alice, you can't blame me. Who knows what had gotten into you last night? I couldn't stop you from tracking down the bottle.
It was because... Forget it. Let's not talk about him.
Oh, yeah, Alice. There's a medical banquet tonight. You've missed it for 3 years. Are you going tonight?
No, I don't want to see anyone.
Okay, then Anna will come to you after the banquet anyway.
Anna? Anna's back?
Yeah.
There's no telling what trouble she'll get into. Let's get dressed. We're attending the banquet.
Such a mood swing. Mr. Saunders, I've heard that Dr. Rachel will show up at tonight. Keep your eye on her. We can't let her escape this time. Yes, sir? Alice? Why is she here? She really never forgets to bring her lover with her wherever she goes. They are so in love. Alice knows medicine too. How can she know it when she didn't finish elementary school? That's what I said. She must have known you'd be here, so she brought a man over to piss you off. Really? There's no point in thinking, just go and ask her.
The banquet is about to start. Why isn't Anna here yet?
Alice, should I go find her?
Go.
Why is he gone? Maybe Mrs. Saunders wants to be alone with you? If that's the case, I'll make it happen.
Anna, do you know it's scary? Harry? Why is it you again?
Aren't you here for me?
Harry, do you think all women in this world have to be around you? What a narcissist.
Alice, how long are you going to stay mad at me?
Mr. Saunders, you got me wrong. I'm not your girlfriend. Why should I get mad at you? Or are you giving up on Eve to be with me? I knew Miss Gibbons would always come first. In that case, I hope Mr. Saunders won't bother me anymore.
Alice. If you want to cut ties with me, I can do it. If you still
I
like...
hope you can keep your words and live happily after with Miss Gibbons. Rachel, where are you? Rachel!
Alice, what do you want again? I thought you told me to leave you alone. What are you doing here?
Harry, stop talking. Let me hold you for a while.
It seems that what Ryan said is true.
Strange. Rachel was here just now. Where is she? That woman looks like Rachel. No, she can't be this affectionate. How unlucky am I to witness such a scene when I'm looking for someone? She finally left.
If you want it, I can deal with Eve.
Harry, thanks a lot.
Mr. Saunders, what was that? Do you have to ask? He's shy.
Rachel?
What did she say just now? Rachel? I guess so. Finally, she's here. Go. Okay.
You called me Rachel in front of so many people. Do you know how dangerous that is? I didn't know, but now I do. It won't happen again. However, it looks like someone is already following us. Give me the shawl. Give it to me. I knew you had a plan. What are you gonna do to him? Needle or poison? Neither. Run. What's wrong with Elise?
What's wrong? You're in big trouble. You know that? Let's get out of here.
I'm not gonna get caught since it's so far away, right? What have I done in my past life to meet Harry in this lifetime?
Don't you know what you have done? There are all my men. Where are you going?
I won't escape. Let go of me. The bastard is for real. I'm gonna poke him with a needle one day.
I thought you were the real Rachel. Tell me, how many people have you deceived?
Believe it or not, I'm the real Rachel.
Is that so? If you're the real Rachel, why don't you show your face? Instead of wearing this mask all the time.
No, I can't let Harry know my real identity now. Mr. Saunders, don't you want to save Miss Gibbons?
You're not Rachel. You can't cure her. You even tried to kill her. You lied to me once and you want to do it again?
Mr. Saunders, Auntie is your territory. I wouldn't dare to do it under your nose. What's more is that, although Miss Gibbons said I was fake, I'm sure you know better than I do how trustworthy her words are.
She wants to get well soon. No reason to lie.
Is it? Does he really want to get better? Or is he trying to use her illness for something?
Harry, I don't have much time left. Before I die, will you grant me a wish?
Say it. I'll do whatever I can to make it work.
I'd like to wear a wedding dress for you.
You seem to know a lot about my personal stuff.
It's just a woman's intuition. Since you already have your mind made up, I'll excuse myself. I've finally gotten rid of the bastard after talking all those bullshit.
Huh?
Mr. Saunders, I've taken the money. I'll cure Miss Gibbons. What are you doing?
Your words can't be taken. Come with me. I'll let you go once I've investigated.
You...
Fine. I'm no match for you. I'll go with you, okay?
If you can cure Eve, I will pay the 2.5 billion. With these tricks, do you think? What did you do to me?
Let me tell you, I've never fallen into anyone's hands in my entire life. Except 3 years ago. Do you think you can set me up? Dream on.
Mr. Saunders is so thriving in Antigua. You never experienced such a situation before. Such a rare sight, we need to be documented. Come on, Mr. Saunders. 1, 2, 3. Why wouldn't I? Now that you are at someone else's mercy. You startled me. Mr. Saunders, don't struggle. Once the needle is in, you won't be able to move. Just surrender.
Mr. Saunders!
Mr. Saunders, we'll meet next time.
The needle. Oh, this one. Mr. Saunders, are you okay? Help me up quickly. How dare she? I'll make her pay the price. Get her.
Eight lanes of road, 5 blocks, they're still chasing. When will this ever end? There's only one way to shake him off.
Ellie, why are you here at such late hours?
Michael, it's an emergency. I will explain to you later. Harry will soon be there. Don't tell him Rachel is here.
What's going on? Aren't you two divorced? Why is he coming? Dr. Gordon, why are you here? Mr. Saunders, you make it sound like this is someone else's house. If I'm not in my house, where would I be?
Mr. Saunders, I'm sure Rachel headed it this way. Dr. Gordon, I'm looking for someone important. Can I go in and take a look?
This might not be convenient.
I'll just take a quick look. What's the inconvenience? Is there someone you're hiding?
Hiding someone? Absolutely not. Besides, this is my house. I can decide who enters and who doesn't.
Dr. Gordon, you're bad at lying.
Lying? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Let go me off, Harry. Harry, get out now.
Michael, who
Leave.
is this?
Alice. Why are you here?
Mr. Saunders, I was about to ask you the same thing. Why are you here at my senior's house?
Senior? How many men you have had?
I'm not.
So what if he is? Plus, he's not the only one. There are many more. Do you want me to introduce all of them to you?
Alice, are you demeaning yourself just for revenge?
Against me? Mr. Saunders, don't flatter yourself. We're divorced. My business is none of your concern.
I said, since we got married, I'll be responsible for you no matter what.
Responsible? Harry, how many women do you need to take responsibility for besides me? We need to rise now. Mr. Saunders, please leave.
Come back with me.
I have plenty of men waiting for me. You can join the queue.
Alice, don't regret this.
Hey, he has already left.
All right, Mr. Saunders, I'm leaving. Hey, close the door. All right.
Finally, he's gone. Man, and he almost got discovered.
Alice, are you sure it's okay to treat Harry like that?
What's the big deal? The person he loved isn't me anyway. Besides, I don't like him.
Alice, I'm afraid you might end up deceiving yourself while trying to deceive him.
Michael, thank you for today. I'll go change first.
Eileen, say, when are you going to change this personality of yours?
Harry, after all these years, I didn't think you'd have such a day too. We can't go on like this forever. It's no time to figure out a way to deal with it. Harry, it's been long since your last visit. I'll really miss you. Harry! Harry!
Eve, are you sure the previous doctor was a fake one? Are you sure she tried to kill you?
Of course. Why are you asking this? I don't know her, so why would I lie to you? Is he really trying to get well soon, or is he trying to achieve something?
Eve.
Yeah?
I see you are doing quite well lately. Are you feeling better?
No. I know I don't have much time left. So I want you to see the beautiful side of me, so I had makeup on.
Is that so?
Yeah. Harry, about the wedding dress I mentioned. Have you considered it?
Just focus on recovering soon. We'll talk about it once you're recovered.
Harry, you said you'd take care of me. Are you backing up now? I don't blame you. I'll just pretend that what happened 3 years ago didn't happen. Harry, as long as you're happy, I can die.
Eve, that's not what I meant.
What a grand show.
Pierce?
Why is this bitch here? Harry, I'm scared. Mr. Saunders, don't worry. I've accepted your money, so I'm merely here to complete the deal. Harry, she's not Dr. Rachel. She's here to kill me. Don't trust her.
Why should I trust you?
Mr. Saunders, I came here alone. Is that not enough? How about this? If I can't cure you today, I'll pay it with my life. She knew I was perfectly well, so why did she give out a promise? If I cured her, you should also transfer me the money you promised.
Of course. If you killed her, I'll pay you the amount we agreed on. Eve, are you alright?
So it's because of money. How foolish. Since Dr. Rachel said so, I'll trust her one more time. Thank you, Miss Gibsons. If I don't want to recover, who else can cure me? If you love money so much, I'll send some to you when you die.
How are you going to do it? Manpower resources is at her proposal.
No need for all that trouble. Just eat this, and it'll be fine in no time.
What is this?
This is a pill I made with the world's most venomous poison.
The most poisonous thing?
That's right. It's the kind that kills the average person if they take just a little bit.
And you dare say you want to kill me? Harry Steele here, how dare you?
How dare I? An average man will die immediately if they take this pill. However, it's the perfect medicine for someone with venomous poison like you. This is the best. Miss Gibbons, there you go.
No, I'm not sick at all. If I took it, I'll be dead in no time. Harry, what if she's lying? Then
I said so. If I can't cure you, I'll pay with my life.
Harry!
Eve, the doctor mentioned that you won't live long enough. If something happened to you, she'll die with you.
Mr. Saunders had said so too. Can you trust me now?
Eve, what are you doing?
Harry, ever since Dr. Rachel treated me, my bodies feel much better.
Better? But a few days ago, Michael said you don't have much time left.
Harry and Michael don't know about the pill existence. If he thinks Michael misdiagnosed, Michael will be in trouble. Mr. Saunders, after taking this pill, your body will produce a sense of where you're about to die. But the sickness is curing. This is normal.
Since you already know you'd cure her, why did you give her such a dangerous pill still? What are you doing? Spit it out.
Mr. Saunders, these are my go-to mints. Do you want some?
Mint? How dare you lie to me?
This is to let Miss Gibbons know that she's cured now.
You...
Mr. Saunders, as for the rest of money, please transfer it to me soon. From now on, there's nothing between us anymore.
Harry, calm down.
It's the same smile as the woman from last night. Would it be?
Harry!
Aye, if Mrs. Saunders were nearly half as confident as her, she won't even be bullied by that scumbag. Mrs. Saunders, I didn't say anything. Where is she? Who? Dr. Rachel. Over there.
Sorry.
Alice, what are you doing here?
I work here.
Work? You didn't even graduate from primary school, yet you're working at a hospital?
I don't want to expose my identity. Can you say that I only managed to get in because of you?
You're here because of Michael's connection, right? You agreed to be his girlfriend, so you can get a job in the hospital.
That's right. You dumped me, so I have to find someone else to support me.
Alice, you need to rely on someone else's connection for a job. What about the card I gave you? Is it not enough?
Oh no. How can I forget about this? I didn't use it when we still married, let alone after divorce. I return the card now.
Alice, what exactly do you want? Just tell me what you want. I'll give you everything.
Everything, huh?
Yes.
I want you. All of you. Can you give me that? Seems like Mr. Saunders can do it. If that's the case, please excuse me.
Find out why Alice is working in the hospital. Mr. Saunders, are you saying? Her plenty of jobs to do, but she's paying such a hefty price to work here. She must be up to do something. Is there a need to look into it? You know the reason? You see, there are so many hospitals out there. She chooses to come to this hospital where you work. She's definitely here for you. For me. It won't happen then. Mr. Saunders, now that Miss Gibbons is getting better, what if things take another turn? Okay. Send someone to keep an eye on this. Report to me if there's anything. Yes, sir.
First is Dr. Rachel, now Elise. Why are they all standing in my way? No, I will never allow anyone to stand in my way. Madam, your surgery is successful. Just 2 more surgeries and you will be fully recovered.
Dr. Rachel, can you tell me more about the charges for the surgeries?
Madam, don't worry about the fees. Just focus on getting well. That's all you have to do.
My son is not a wealthy man. He works part-time and I save all this money to pay the fees. The more I spend, the more difficult his life will be. I'm really sorry.
Madam,
Dr. Rachel, can I stop my medication?
Madam, you've been treating it for a long time. You're going to fully recover. Do you really want to give up now? Madam, rest assured, I guarantee you that I'll cure your sickness. Just relax and get some rest, okay?
Okay.
Dr. Rachel, this patient's bill is piling up. If she doesn't pay anytime soon, we'll have no choice but to hold everything.
I'll pay. That's 5 million. Take me to the counter. Okay. This is the patient Elise is responsible for? Elise, I'll let you know the consequences of stealing Harry away from me.
Elise, I heard that you helped the patient to pay her $1 million bill.
I'm not a woman who is worth several billion. A mere million is nothing.
Say, why are you always doing things that are not beneficial at all? At this rate, all it takes is another few days for you to go bankrupt again.
Even if I become poor, I still have you guys. Michael, I've already talked to her. I'll cure her for sure. As long as she recovers, I'll pay any amount.
That is
of
bad!
money.
The patient Dr. Charlton is taking care of suddenly passed away. Her family member is causing a scene in the hospital now.
What did you say? Go.
Mom! Why did you leave so suddenly? How can I leave alone? How dare you come again, you incompetent doctor! You killed my mother! An eye for an eye! I'll kill you!
Mr. Bradley, if it's my fault, I'll take full responsibility. However, your mother's surgery was extremely successful. There's no way this kind of problem would exist.
You are the surgeon in charge. Even if it's not a success, you surely will instead succeed. Now my mom's a dead body. What do you have to say for yourself? Mr. Bradley, calm down. We'll definitely look into this matter. If it's really her problem, the hospital will definitely give you an explanation. Why should I trust you? I've heard it all before. She didn't go to college and not even have a medical license. Yet she can work here. It's all because of you. My mother is dead because of this incompetent doctor. You and you, both of you should take responsibility for this. Evacuate the crowd first. Surprise the news. Hey, don't move. What? I got you right. Feeling guilty now. Nobody moves. If the hospital failed to provide me with an explanation, it may be my mother who passed away today, but tomorrow might be yours. That lady was still fine yesterday, but she's dead in just a night. This is really scary. Who dares to visit this hospital again?
Mr. Bradley, if your mother's death has nothing to do with us, and it's done by someone, are you going to take responsibility?
What are you saying? Are you saying that I'm wrongly accusing you?
I saw the look on your mother's face. It was clear that she was suffocated to death. Here's what I want to know. Did you touch her oxygen machine last night while you were with her?
You... Bullshit! I had used all my savings just to treat my mother. If I didn't want to save her and have just left her at home and let her die, why would I work so hard and go through this trouble? Even if you are trying to pass the buck, you can't say something too vicious. Exactly. His failure, we saw it. He fed her, cleaned her up, and so on. Hey, I think this doctor is just trying to pass the buck. She is so good looking, yet she's heartless. How evil of her. No matter how much you try to argue, you are the one who killed my mother. I'm calling the police now. The law will serve justice. Mr. Sanders in trouble. What? A patient attended by her has passed away this morning. Her family member is causing a scene now. He's asking Mrs. Saunders to take full responsibility. The police are here. Surgery? How can a housewife perform a surgery? Is she going to take responsibility if something happens? Mr. Saunders, the family of deceased won't stop. What should we do now?
Take all the money you can find and mobilize it. Contact the public relations and memorize the impact.
All the money? Mr. Saunders, that's tons of millions. Any problem that can be solved with money is not a problem. I'm afraid. Arrange it. Don't let anything happen to Alice. Officer, it was her illegal practice that killed my mother. You must do me justice.
Officer, I'd like to talk to you alone. I have clear evidence to prove that I've been defamed.
No! You said you have proof. Show it to me right now. Or do you want to do something in private? Yeah, if she had proof, she'd have showed up. Who knows what she's up to? Pretty girl these days. A rap to no good.
What are you talking about? We enforce the law reasonably. We don't take sides. If you have evidence, just show it. Prove your innocence. We'll give you justice.
Elise, you're still struggling, huh? I want you to be infamous. I want you to lose everything.
This is my proof.
Impossible. No way.
I'm very concerned about my patients. With the patient's consent, I installed a surveillance camera in the wall. I didn't expect to capture such a scene. You said you're filial. Are you? Is that how you're filial?
No, I'm not. It's not like that. I don't want to.
I have nothing against you. Why did you kill your own mother to defame me? What's behind this?
You are suspected of murder. If you were threatened, maybe you might be able to reduce your sentence.
Someone called. I was told to do it. And get $5 million for defaming you. He also gave me $1 billion as a deposit. It was me. I got carried away.
Let's talk at the police station. Alice, why didn't you show the evidence early? You scared me.
I gave him a chance. He didn't take it. I didn't manage to save her.
Alice, you did your best. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Saunders, I think Miss Gibbons is in the ward on the 3rd floor. She's not here.
Are you okay?
You're worried about me?
Don't overthink it. I'm just worried that you can't bear it if something happens.
I won't trouble Mr. Saunders with this. Even if something happens, I won't involve Mr. Saunders.
Do you think you can distance yourself from me if something happens to you? Don't forget, you are Mrs. Saunders. Your every word and action can affect me and the interests of the Saunders group.
Mr. Saunders, as long as you don't say it, no one will know I'm Mrs. Saunders. Instead of worrying about that, why not go care for your beloved?
I must be crazy. Come over here all of a sudden to care about this heartless woman. Mr. Saunders, didn't we come to support Mr. Saunders? Why did Mrs. Saunders leave? Don't bother about her. Let's go back to the office. What's going on here?
Useless. Can't even do this right. No, I can't let Elise get away with this.
This is too much, Miss Charter. Do you know who's targeting you?
Who else could it be but Eve? What I didn't expect was that she'd hit so hard.
Miss Charlton, do you want us to mess with her?
There's no evidence yet, but since she's already shown her hand, I believe we'll soon find that man from 3 years ago.
Mr. Saunders, something's not good. What happened? The reporters is surrounded at the hospital where Miss Saunders works. Why? Was this matter resolved?
Someone leaked the info to the reporters, claiming Miss Saunders never attended school. She has no medical license, yet worked at the hospital. They're alleging that there was a conspiracy behind it. I told her there'd be problems. She didn't believe me. I'll go handle it, Mr. Saunders. Just leave it. That woman might think I'm busy boy again. She just can't let me have peace of mind. The stupid woman hung up on me again.
What are you up to, Mr. Saunders?
Alice, stay at home. Don't come to the hospital.
Why not? I'm already at the entrance. Dr. Elise, according to our information relevation, how did someone who hasn't even attended school become a doctor?
I heard that you caused a fatality during your first surgery. You take responsibility for this matter?
You don't even have a medical license. Who's covering for you?
Hey, Mr. Saunders. What are you doing? You see, aren't you afraid that Mr. Saunders won't appreciate you? If you wait for the situation to become more critical, then go over. She will surely be grateful to you.
If they go any further, my identity might be exposed.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Accept the interviews today. Sorry about that. I'll get you out of here.
Please,
sorry
please.
for that. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. So sorry. Mr. Saunders. Are you Michael's man? No, Mr. Saunders. Trust me. I'm really trying to help. Michael is just an ordinary doctor. I'd like to see how long he can protect Alice. Taking lives carelessly. True human. The scum of medical profession. The only crowd is really go out of with harsh criticisms.
Are they blind or what? Where all these keyboard warriors come from?
Hey, Alice, can you imagine how their expressions will be if they found out the person they're bashing so harshly now is actually the prominent figure in the medical field, Dr. Rachel?
I don't care about what they think. You guys talk first. I'm going to catch up on some sleep. Hey, are we really just going to watch Rachel being mistreated?
So what do you want to do?
We've got to make them eat their words.
Mrs. Saunders, she top one in the 20 heart search. Get into trouble again. Well, so now let's show Alice who's truly capable of helping her. Reach out of the public relations team. Alice grew up in Osnum, studied abroad for over 10 years. She told me she didn't finish primary school. Mr. Saunders, look at the bottom part. Doctor of Medicine from Pinnacle Tech Institute, key member of the International Medical Association, a rare medical genius. Are you sure she's Alice? That's how the leak puts it, but the details are unclear. Then what are you waiting for? Check it out. Oh, I'll check it right now. Alice, what else are you keeping?
How is that possible? How could it be? Isn't Elise just a country housewife? How could she turn out to be a medical doctor?
Eve, calm down.
How do you expect me to stay calm?
I wanted to bring her into disrepute,
and now I've inadvertently helped her.
She's just a doctor. As long as you hold a place in Harry's heart, you're destined to be Mrs. Saunders in the future.
Hold a place in his heart?
I can no longer fake an illness now. What can I use to keep him tied to me? What to do now?
I had just recovered. Then Elise decided to announce her identity. Looks like she did it intentionally. If so, I won't show her any mercy either.
Who did this?
It's her.
I couldn't stand seeing them slander you, so I couldn't help but speak up. I hope you don't blame me.
Oh, God. I've been keeping this for 3 years and you just spilled the beans. Elise, I can understand why you hide your identity as Rachel, but why did you hide your medical degree and education?
If you found her husband been lying to you for 3 years, what would you do?
Don't I say? Of course, I'd rip his skin off and pull out his tendons to teach him a lesson of deceiving me. I can't believe it. You've been married to Harry for 3 years and you still haven't told him your true identity?
He probably thinks I'm a stay-at-home housewife who never even went to elementary school.
Oh. No, Alice. What should we do now? Harry is definitely going to come looking for you.
Pack our bags. We're leaving for Osney tonight.
Leaving for Osney? You're not going to investigate the man 3 years ago?
Of course I am. We'll just go to Osney to lay low for a couple of days. I can't handle Harry when he's angry.
Looking for anyone? Alice. Alice! I don't know, Alice. You've got the wrong person. Mr. Sanders, the address given seems to be wrong. Identity fraud. Address fraud. What else is true? Alice, I really underestimate you. Alice, we can leave now.
Michael, it's so late. Anything that you call? Michael.
Alice!
Harry, why is it you?
I called you so many times, but you didn't answer. When Michael calls you, pick up instantly. You're two really so lovely, don't you, huh? Harry, give me my phone back.
This is between us. It has nothing to do with Michael. What are you trying to do?
You are pretty protective of him. Send me your address. I'll go find you.
I already took off my clothes. I'm going to bed. It's not convenient. Tomorrow, okay?
Alice, I hope you keep your words. Otherwise, you know the consequences. Harry, can you give me my phone back now? How well do you know Alice? You are her ex-husband. You were together for 3 years. You don't know as much as I do. We haven't divorced yet, and you are already with her. Isn't that too soon to jump into things? That's still better than you, not being content with what you already have. Let's go. Alice, I can only help you this much. Alice, why did you sit down? Aren't you leaving?
I'm not leaving. That bastard Harry couldn't find me, so he went to find Michael.
What? What should we do now?
Nothing we can do. We'll just have to face it head on.
Hey, Brady, I really like you. Give me your number. Let's know each other.
I have a boyfriend.
We can just get to know each other. Maybe I'm better for you than he is. Is that so? Sorry to bother. Wow, you are really something. You are so good at attracting attention.
It's only you that being blind, but others able to see my true worth. Let go of me! I can walk on my own. Harry, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Are you not clear in your mind? You're a medical doctor. You're a member of medical association. You're a medical genius. Alice, how many more things are you hiding from me?
I thought you never cared about anything related to me. We married for 3 years, and you never even touched me. You seldom come home too. Now that we're getting a divorce, you start to care about me. Isn't it a little too late?
The reason I seldom come home is because I'm afraid I couldn't hold it.
Couldn't hold what? You don't even have to say it. You're just afraid that you'll think of Eve.
No. Why would you think that way?
Or else what? Would you still think of me when you stay out all night with Miss Gibbons?
Alice started, so I'm this type of person in your heart?
Yes, you're right. You're this type of person. Loving people like you once is more than enough. From today onwards, I don't want to have any relation to you.
You...
What do you want, Harry Saunders?
Mom,
So now you're using Mom to pressure me, huh? Let me tell you, it doesn't matter whoever comes. Auntie. Elise. What did you call me? Bastard. Did you bully Elise again?
no, Mom. Alice and I are doing well, right? Do you want Mom to worry about our business?
That's right. Harry's right. We're doing well. Why are you still standing here? Going now. Can you let go now?
You have to act well if you want to present something. Go. Mom, why did you suddenly come here?
I went to the lake today. I even caught a big black fish for your soup by myself as your supplements. This is the soup I just brewed. Try it. Thanks, Mom. Something's wrong with the soup. Oh no, Mom drank the soup. Harry, the soup.
It's fresh.
Could it be more stupid? Get it. Thank God I brought my needle. I can help him cure. Elise, why aren't you drinking? Mom, recently I feel it unwell. I can't drink fishy soup. This is very special. But Mom, no. Harry and I still have things to settle. We'll go upstairs first.
Why are you in such a rush?
Mom drank the soup.
How could it be? How come? Thought so. Why would she suddenly send the fish soup here? She was plotting this all along.
Don't worry. The drug effect this time is much lighter than last time. A few needles will help.
What the last time?
Oh no, I blurted out. He wouldn't know that the person who helped him in the hotel was me, right?
Faster. Help me.
I'll do it now. Hold on for a while. Where's my needle? It couldn't be. Calm down, Harry.
Don't move.
Harry, don't. Harry, look who I am. I'm Elise, not Eve.
I can't. I haven't settled the issue with Eve. I can't ruin Alice.
He's actually holding it in for Eve. Elise Charlton. Just forget him. The person he loves was never you. I didn't even drink the soup. Why is it hurting so much? Bring me to the hospital. It's been so long now. The effect should have started. Why is there nothing happening? I'm still waiting for grandchildren. Hey, it is. What are you? I'm going out to settle some business. Hey, then I've even used a great drug. Is that bastard Harry really having a problem?
Alice, what happened to you? Why do you look so pale?
I don't know. My stomach is in pain suddenly. Quick, go to the hospital.
Okay. You're not even pregnant for 2 months. The fetus is still unstable. You have to rest well.
What did you say? Pregnant? This, how could this be? You're not mistaken, right?
If your name is Alice Charlton, then I'm right.
Could it be the last time?
I'll give you medicine. Rest well.
Thank you. It's so hilarious. I'm holding the name Dr. Rachel, and you that didn't know that I was pregnant.
What are you going to do?
I cannot have this baby.
Have you made up your mind?
If I can't give him a perfect family filled with love, I won't let him enter this world just to suffer.
Fine. Alice, since you've made up your mind, I'll go and find you a doctor right now.
I'm sorry, baby.
Get ready. Get ready for abortion operation. If you made up your mind, sign here.
It is Charlton? Why did she come out from gynecology? Is she pregnant? I wonder why Harry is so cold to me all of a sudden. It turns out that Elise is pregnant with his child. Eve, didn't you say that Harry doesn't like Elise? How did she get pregnant? Who knows how she hooked up with Harry? It's been a hard time for me to get around, and she was going to give me a hard time with her baby. Eve, what do we do now? She mustn't give birth. Eve, I'm afraid that won't work. Won't work? Why? Do you want me to marry into the Saunders and raise the child of Elise Charlton? I'll find the best gynecologist to help me. I want to get pregnant as soon as possible.
Pregnant?
Harry, why are you here?
I heard you talking about children.
Oh, my mom said she wanted a grandchild. Harry, when are we going to get one?
Talk about it later. I came to see you today. If there's nothing else, I'll go now.
Harry! You're suddenly so cold to me. It's because of Elise's baby, isn't it?
What?
Harry, I can have a baby if you want, as long as you give me a chance.
How do you know she's pregnant?
Don't lie to me. I saw her coming out of the maternity ward.
It doesn't look like she's lying, but I never even touched Alice. How could she get pregnant?
Harry! Elise, I was so close to becoming Mrs. Saunders. Why do you have to go against me?
Alice, do you want me to pick you up now?
No, surgery is about to begin. When the operation's over, you can pick me up.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, yes. Don't tell Michael about this. I'm afraid he'll get angry.
Alice!
Harry! Why are you here?
We are not divorced yet, and you are pregnant with someone else's baby. What do you think I am?
Does it matter what I think of you? Hey, give it back to me.
An abortion? Why?
If the child's father loves a woman other than the child's mother, can the child be happy?
He should be responsible.
He's irresponsible for too many people. I don't want my child to have to fight for his father's love when he's born. Harry, from the moment you asked for a divorce,
There was nothing else between us. Leave me alone.
Harry Sanders? What are you doing here? You are looking for Alice, right? Harry Sanders, are you crazy? If your parents didn't teach you to be responsible, I will teach you today. Alice Charlton, just to confirm, are you sure you want to abort this baby?
Baby, we're not meant to be together after all. Yes.
Follow me to the operating room.
Hey, have you heard of it?
What?
Michael, Mr. Gordon was beaten up in his office.
Mr. Gordon doesn't seem like someone who would get in trouble with others. Who did this?
I heard it's a very powerful man. And it's because of women. Where are they? Oh, this way.
This surgery is about to begin. Where did she go?
Harry Sanders! Stop it!
Alice, you let go of me.
What are you doing?
Such an irresponsible man. Are you still defending him?
Harry, what did you do to me? Married for 3 years? How can you accuse others of being irresponsible?
So in order to revenge on me, you find such a man who abandoned you and didn't even want his own child. Child? What child? He didn't even know about the abortion.
It's none of your business.
Alice Charlton! Okay. I was being nosy. I've been wrong about you. I'm a loser. I thought I could handle this. I thought I could take care of Alice, but no. Hey, it's not your fault. It's Alice's fault for not behaving properly. It's not her fault. Okay, it's not her fault. It's not her fault. If I didn't have an unexpected sexual relationship with Eve 3 years ago, I should be the father now. Harry. Oops! I never thought that my famous Mr. Sanders would be such a mess. Joshua, don't be talkative. Later he will count you down. He won't. He has to thank me. Hey, this is my beer. Thirsty. I found the woman showed up at the hotel. You found her? Yes. Where is she? How come there's only a back? It's good enough to have the back view, okay? I'm telling you, if it wasn't for me, a computer genius, you'd never find it in your life. It's right. This back looks familiar.
Harry? Harry, calm down.
Alice. If the woman that night was Alice, the baby will be... Get on my way. Hey! What is this?
Sorry, Michael. I've gotten you into trouble.
Hey, for me, it's not a big deal. As for you, that child is Harry's. Alice, since Harry is the child's father, he has the right to know about the existence of his child.
The end is the same anyway. What's the difference if I tell him the truth?
Alice, don't be so firm. I can feel that he still treats you differently. Maybe there's a way to turn this around. Plus, you really don't want this baby?
Harry, what are you doing here?
I have something to tell you.
Harry, let go of me.
Harry, you've drunk?
It was you at the Lunar Elegance Inn a month ago, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was you. Why don't you admit it? So, the child is ours, right?
Should I tell them?
Alice, since Harry is the child's father, he should have the right to know the existence of the child.
Harry. In fact, Harry! Harry! I've been looking for you. Why are you here?
What brings you here?
Didn't you say you wanted a child? I found the best gynecologist in the world. Why don't you go with me? I was almost fooled by Harry's look.
What are you talking about? Let me explain.
That's enough. Harry Saunders. I've never been to any hotel. This child is not yours. From now on, you don't have to bother me.
Alice!
Harry!
Didn't you say you'd marry me after I recovered? Are you regretting now?
We'll discuss it again about what happened 3 years ago and make it up to you whatever you want, not necessarily by getting married.
And I don't want anything. I just want to be with you.
But I don't love you! Eve Gibbons. Think about it.
Harry Saunders. I'd planned it for 3 years. Do you think you can go back on it just because you want to? Just you wait. Once I get pregnant, you'll never be able to leave me again. Doctor, it doesn't matter how much it costs. I want to get pregnant as soon as possible.
Hey, Miss Gibbons, your problems cannot be solved by money.
What do you mean?
Miss Gibbons, your uterus has a sign of erosion from drugs, and you are no longer fertile. I can't do anything about it.
You're a quack. It must be a quack. My uterus is fine. How could it have been eroded by drugs? Eve, could it be because you taken the drug to pretend sick? When I found the drug, it didn't say it would affect the uterus. What do I do?
The reason you look so sick is because you are on a drug called X. I'm the one who created it.
Dr. Rachel! Dr. Rachel is the creator of this drug. She'll find a way.
Rachel, is there really a baby in your belly? I just haven't decided if I want it. It's all right. If you want to have it, I'll be her godmother and love the baby with you. If you don't want to have the baby, I'll go to the hospital with you. Whatever you decide, I'll always be there for you. Okay.
Alice, have a look. Eve Gibbons has posted a reward notice on the internet for the research of Dr. Rachel.
What'd she want from me?
I'm not sure. She didn't say either. What's wrong, Alice? Should I take it?
Sure, why not? I was worried about how to get close to her. She came to me all by herself.
Eve, didn't you say it's hard to appoint Dr. Rachel? Why did she agree so quickly this time? Could it be fake?
Don't worry. I've seen her in person before. If she dares to falsify in front of me and delay my progress of my illness, I won't let her go. Miss Gibbons is a tough lady.
Dr. Rachel, it's you.
I was wondering what Miss Gibbons wanted to see me about.
Dr. Rachel!
Miss Gibbons, what are you doing?
Dr. Rachel, I took your drug to pretend sick, and it damaged my uterus. I can have children. Now there's a woman seducing my husband. If I cannot get pregnant, I'll be bullied to death. Can you help me?
I'm pregnant with Harry's child, yet now I'm trading his mistress for infertility. That's ridiculous. Sure, it's a side effect of beta EX, but this version of VX is not even on the market. How did you get it?
As long as you feed this drug to Harry Saunders and send us a picture of him in a porno, $5 million will be transferred to your account.
Don't worry. I'll make sure it's done. It's been over an hour. It must be working. Huh? Why won't the door open? Who's the woman? Damn it. Damn it. I can't believe that woman was ahead of me. What's this?
You are the one I slept yesterday?
Yes.
I will take responsibility for you.
I found this 3 years ago. I got it by chance 3 years ago. Where did you get it? Dr. Rachel, this is my personal stuff. Your only job is to cure my illness. I'm sure she's hiding something. Your uterus is already damaged. It's impossible to conceive. What did you say? No way. This is impossible. Dr. Rachel, I have money. As long as you can cure me, I'll pay you whatever you want. It's not about the money. Your ovaries are dead. There's no cure. Nonsense! You can't even cure me. You're a quack. You must be a quack. Eve Gibbons, you're the one who took the pills. And now you're gonna get what's coming to you. It's no one else's fault. Three years ago, the X-test pills had obviously landed in the man's room. But now it's with Eve. There must be something between them.
Did Alice come to the hospital today? No, I haven't seen her in the hospital at all.
Harry, I've never been to the hotel. And the baby isn't yours. From now on, don't come bothering me again.
This figure looks exactly like Alice. How could I mistake her for someone else? Mrs. Saunders! Miss Saunders! Look! What's the big deal? This picture... There's no mistaking this time.
Why is it this bastard again?
Why flurry?
Harry Saunders! I've never been to Lunar Allegany, so don't get on my case!
Rachel, how do you know about it?
Oh no, I've got him in Rachel now.
You know Lunar Allegany, and you know who I'm looking for. Was it you that day?
I don't know what you're saying.
At a glance, you look exactly the same as you did that day. What did you say to me? What are you up to?
Let me go. It's over. This bastard really wants to kill me. At this rate, I'm going to die. Mr. Saunders, I mean... Harry!
Go! Why are you here?
Harry, why were you with Rachel? Did she say something to you?
What are you afraid of?
Nothing.
It's none of your business.
No. I can't let Harry know that I can't get pregnant before marrying to the Saunders. Looks like I can't let Rachel live any longer.
Where is she? Mr. Saunders, we lost her. Useless! Keep searching. I'd like to see where she can go on my territory. Alice! Alice, what's wrong?
I was almost strangled to death by Harry.
What? Wasn't the matter of Eve accusing you as the victor ratio resolved? Why is this happening?
Last time at Lunar Elegance scene, he thought I was using Rachel's identity to set him up. If I hadn't been lucky, I would have been killed by him.
But this won't solve the problem. Are you sure Harry won't come after you? After this?
This isn't going to work. It's better to tell him the truth than to get caught and not be able to defend myself. I'd like to see what you'd choose. Rachel changed her phone number. Am I supposed to watch her tell Harry about my infertility and let her have her way with me?
Eve, didn't Harry contact Rachel for you? He should have a contact info.
You're right. He should have it. I'll go ask him now.
What brings you here?
Harry, I miss you. Harry, please be gentle with me.
It really feels different. Was it not really Eve 3 years ago?
Harry, you're... The doctor said I'm fully cured now. I can.
Eve, I need to ask you something.
We're going to get married soon. You can ask me whatever you want.
It was your first time 3 years ago, so you must remember it well.
Yeah. Why are you asking me this all of a sudden?
I need you to recall how we had sex that night.
Why is Harry asking this all of a sudden? Did he find out that it wasn't me 3 years ago? We did it in the bed.
Eve, we didn't even get in bed that night.
We probably did it on the floor or in the bathroom. I can't really remember.
Enough! You're such a good liar.
I wasn't lying. It was really me that night. You must trust me.
Mr. Saunders, we have news on your investigation.
What's going on? 2 days ago, Harry was just fine with me. Why has he suddenly become suspicious of me? It must be Rachel. She must have said something to Harry. That's why. Harry's phone? I was trying to figure out who you are, and now you show up. Rachel, I won't let you go.
Mr. Saunders, this is Oliver. He is Dr. Rachel's assistant. He showed up at the Lunar Elegance Inn in the same night you were there. The woman you are looking for must be Rachel. Why do I feel like I've seen him before?
Harry, if you've got work to do, I'll leave you to it.
If that person was Rachel, then she must also be the same woman. 3 years ago. Alice, are you really going to tell Harry the truth?
I'm still looking for the man from Osneo 3 years ago. It's not right to be like this with Harry. Didn't Rachel have a 4 o'clock appointment with Harry? Why isn't she here yet? Elise, why is she here? She's carrying a bastard and still running around. How shameless of her.
What are you going to do? About that baby?
I've been hiding my identity of Rachel for so long, now I can't hide it anymore. Instead of doing that, I think it's better to tell them about the baby. Hide her identity? What do you mean? Is it possible That Elise is Rachel? I was wondering why I always find Rachel annoying. Rachel and Elise are the same person. She even tricked me into kneeling to her. Elise, you deserve to die.
Miss Gibbons, has the person you asked us to fix
Do
arrived?
it when she comes out later. Remember, don't leave any loose ends.
Don't worry. As long as you pay us, we will make sure she disappears without a trace.
It's time for the appointment. Why isn't he here? I think he found out who I was and wanted to talk to me alone. You go home first. I'll find him myself.
Alice, why don't I go with you? What if there's danger?
Don't worry. He won't do anything to me. Besides, he wouldn't kill his own child. I have faith in that. Who sent you guys? What do you want?
It's none of your business. It's your fault for offending the wrong person and getting pregnant with the wrong
Did
child.
Harry send you?
Why do you talk so much? Just remember, today is the day you die. Boss, the phone. Yoo-hoo! Who is this? Your boyfriend?
It's none of your business.
You're a tough one, aren't you? Let's see how would your boyfriend react when he sees you in this state. But you are going to die today, so let's leave him with this picture. Ha 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 ha.
Harry, I only trust you once, and this is what I get.
Why isn't Alice back yet? Could it be? What I guessed was right. She's in trouble. How did this happen? Harry, you bastard. You just wait. Alice, I'll find a way to rescue you. Will! Let me off! This man is Oliver Shepherd. He's an assistant to Dr. Rachel. You're with Rachel. Harry Sanders, you are not worthy to mention her name. As expected. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Sanders, why are you still bothering Ellie? That day at the club, you were also pestering her. Speak up. You seduced Alice and looked around her. What exactly are you after? People with a dirty mind see everything as dirty. Harry, do you think I'd be as ungrateful as you? Rachel saved my life. Even if I die, I won't hurt her. I'm talking about Alice. Why are you bringing up Rachel? What are you pretending for? When you ask her out today, didn't you already know Alice is Rachel? What are you talking about? Alice and Rachel are the same person? Rachel is Mrs. Sanders. All those actions aimed at Mr. Sanders' flipping middle finger and tormenting him had been Mrs. Sanders? No. That can't be possible. If Alice is Rachel, why did she pretend not to know anything and marry me? That was to help you to get rid of your poison. Poison? Your mother saved Alice's life before. In gratitude, Alice stand by your side for 3 years to cure you. She's also your wife's savior. How do you do this to her? So all these years, when she said she loved me and liked me, it was just to get close to me and detoxify me? Carrie, now that you know, you should release her now. What are you talking about? I didn't kidnap her. Why are you still pretending at this point? Alice made an appointment with you and you agreed to it. Who else could it be but you? Harry, Alice trusts you so much, yet you abducted her and humiliated her. She's even carrying your child. Have you lost all sense of conscience?
Harry, you're busy, right? I'll leave first.
Eve, how dare she? Rescue Alice at all cost. She mustn't be harmed.
Miss, don't blame me. When you're down there, and make sure to offer prayers for your soul. Boss, look at this girl. She's so pretty. Since she's going to die anyway, why not let's have some fun first?
Yeah, let us enjoy it.
Sounds good. But let me go first.
Hold on. Well, since we're going to do it, shouldn't you release me first? The way you have me tied up is uncomfortable for everyone too, right? Are you afraid that I, a woman, will escape from you three men?
Boss, I'm sure she wouldn't dare. Let her go. Are you comfortable now?
Yes.
Boss, what's wrong? Fuck, she tricked us. Shrew, what are you waiting for? Go after her. Stop running. You can't escape. If I catch you, I'll kill you.
Is this the end? I'm sorry, my baby. I lost the game.
Alice!
Alice.
Harry Saunders, don't be such a pussy. Don't you want me dead? Come on.
What are you talking about? You misunderstood me.
Well, here comes another one to die.
Didn't you do this?
What are you talking about? Even if something happens, I won't let anything happen to you.
You comfort someone, but is he able to protect you, huh?
You should keep your mouth shut.
What are you saying? Say that again!
Harry Saunders, they're after me, not you. Get out of here!
Won't go. I told you I'd be responsible for you for the rest of your life. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Then I'll make it happen. Be careful!
Harry! Harry! Harry!
No, this can't work. How can this be possible?
Brother, run. Alice, I might can't hold it anymore.
You're talking nonsense! I've saved you so many times before. I'm sure I can do it this time too.
Alice, I have one more wish. Can you grant it to me?
Just say and I'll do it.
I want to hear you say, you love me for once.
Harry.
Okay, I understand.
Harry, I love you. I've always loved you. It's just I'm too scared. I was afraid you wouldn't like me, so I didn't dare to say anything. If you're awake, I'll do anything you want, Harry.
Mr. Saunders, Eve Gibbons and the gangsters are arrested by the police.
Well, call the ambulance. Hurry.
Okay.
Harry, you fooled me.
You can lie to me, but I can't lie to you, Rachel.
You know it. Harry, you bastard. Do you know just now I was...
Alice. The baby was saved. It's just that you can't afford any more shock these days. Take care for yourself. Okay, I got it. Fine. I'll leave both of you alone.
Michael.
Okay, fine. I'll leave both of you alone. Call me if you need anything.
Harry,
I grew up without parents. I was raised by Michael and my master. In this world, they're my only family.
Alice, I'm part of your family too. Let me take care of you and stay with you.
But I've got other things I haven't finished. I'm looking for someone from 3 years ago. Mom.
Elise, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Harry, why would you put Elise in the hospital again?
Mom, it's not what you think. Why did you say again?
Have you forgotten? 3 years ago at Osneo Hotel, you have done something to Elise. Alice, if I hadn't found her in time and taken her to hospital, Elise would be...
Was it you that day?
What was it you? What? Both of you don't know? Oops.
You've been with me all these years. I thought that it was you.
Harry, so you're the scumbag 3 years ago.
Mrs. Saunders, be care of our baby.
Who is your Mrs. Saunders?